The walls are closing in on Weatherfield once again, and Coronation Street fans are being warned not to trust what they see. Just when it looked like the mystery surrounding the shocking murder case had finally taken a dramatic turn, a major twist has left viewers more suspicious than ever. A key character has now been released without charge, seemingly clearing their name. But according to new spoilers, not everything is as straightforward as it appears. In true Coronation Street fashion, the truth may be far darker, more complicated, and far more dangerous than anyone expected. Over the past few weeks, the murder storyline has completely dominated conversation among soap fans. Social media has been flooded with theories, accusations, emotional reactions, and desperate attempts to uncover the truth before the show officially reveals it. Every episode has introduced new clues, new suspicions, and fresh reasons for viewers to doubt almost every character involved. Now, the latest development has changed everything again. The decision to release one of the central figures in the investigation without charge initially appeared to bring relief. For supporters of the character, it felt like vindication after days of mounting pressure and suspicion. But long-time Coronation Street viewers know one very important rule. In Weatherfield, nobody is ever truly safe just because the police step back. In fact, sometimes that's exactly when the real danger begins. Coronation Street has built its reputation on delivering twists that keep audiences emotionally invested for months at a time. The show understands how to create suspense by making viewers believe they finally have answers, only to suddenly pull the rug out from underneath them. And judging by fan reactions online, many people are convinced that this latest release is not the end of the story, but the beginning of an even bigger revelation. The atmosphere surrounding the storyline has become incredibly tense. Characters are questioning each other, friendships are beginning to fracture, and paranoia is spreading across Weatherfield. Even those who publicly claim to believe in the released suspect's innocence seem unable to completely shake their doubts. That emotional uncertainty is exactly what has made the storyline so addictive. For newer viewers, the current drama may seem like another gripping soap mystery. But longtime Coronation Street fans recognize the deeper emotional patterns at play. The show has always excelled at turning criminal investigations into emotional pressure cookers, where trust becomes fragile and everyone begins hiding secrets. And right now, secrets are everywhere. The released character has found themselves at the center of intense speculation for weeks. Ever since the murder investigation began escalating, viewers have watched as suspicions slowly tightened around them. Clues appeared to point in their direction, suspicious behavior raised eyebrows, and certain emotional reactions only deepened the mystery. At one point, it genuinely looked like their downfall was inevitable. That's why the sudden release without charge shocked so many fans. But rather than calming the situation, the decision has only made viewers even more suspicious. Soap audiences know that if a storyline suddenly appears resolved too easily, there's almost always another twist waiting just around the corner. And according to early reactions, fans believe something huge is still being hidden. One of the biggest reasons this twist has worked so effectively is because Coronation Street carefully built emotional ambiguity into the storyline from the beginning. The character at the center of the investigation has never been portrayed as entirely innocent or entirely guilty. Instead, the writers created layers of uncertainty that leave viewers constantly second-guessing themselves. That's classic soap storytelling at its best. Every conversation, glance, and confrontation now feels loaded with possible meaning. Fans are dissecting scenes online frame by frame, searching for clues hidden in body language, dialogue, and subtle reactions. Even moments that initially seemed insignificant are now being re-examined as possible hints toward the truth. Social media has become flooded with theories. Some viewers believe the released character is genuinely innocent and has been manipulated into appearing guilty by someone else. Others suspect they may still be involved somehow, even if they didn't directly commit the crime. A third group of fans believes the real killer hasn't even emerged as a serious suspect yet. That possibility has sparked massive debate online. Soap fans love trying to solve mysteries before the official reveal, and Coronation Street viewers are among the most dedicated detectives in television fandom. Every teaser trailer, every cryptic interview, and every emotional scene is now being analyzed for hidden clues. The release without charge has only intensified that obsession. Many fans are now asking one critical question: if this character didn't do it, who did? That mystery has become the emotional engine driving the storyline forward. Adding to the intrigue is the growing sense that multiple characters may be hiding important information. In recent episodes, viewers noticed strange reactions from several people connected to the case. Nervous conversations, evasive answers, and emotional outbursts have all fueled suspicion that the truth may be far more complicated than initially believed. Some fans even think there could be a cover-up unfolding. Others suspect that someone in Weatherfield knows more than they're willing to admit, but is staying silent out of fear, loyalty, or guilt. That theory has become increasingly popular online, especially after certain scenes appeared deliberately designed to raise new questions rather than provide answers. One thing Coronation Street does exceptionally well is creating emotional domino effects. A murder investigation in Weatherfield never affects only one person. Instead, it spreads tension through families, friendships, workplaces, and relationships until the entire community feels emotionally unstable. That's exactly what viewers are seeing now. The fallout from the investigation is already beginning to damage trust between characters. Some people are standing firmly behind the released suspect, convinced they've been unfairly targeted. Others remain quietly suspicious, even if they're unwilling to say so openly. That division is creating emotional fractures everywhere. Fans have especially praised the performances involved in the storyline. Many viewers feel the actors are delivering emotionally layered performances that make every scene feel tense and believable. Instead of relying only on dramatic shocks, the storyline succeeds because the emotional reactions feel grounded and authentic. That realism is making viewers even more invested. The show's producers also appear determined to keep audiences guessing for as long as possible. Recent interviews and promotional teasers have carefully avoided confirming major details, while still hinting that huge revelations are coming. And fans are absolutely eating it up. One particularly interesting aspect of the storyline is how Coronation Street has managed to make viewers suspicious of almost everyone. In many murder mysteries, audiences quickly settle on one likely culprit. But here, theories are constantly shifting from one character to another depending on the latest episode. That unpredictability has become one of the storyline's greatest strengths. Some fans now believe the released character was intentionally framed. Others think they may have accidentally become involved in something far bigger than they realized. A few viewers are even speculating that the murder itself may not have happened exactly the way audiences currently believe. That theory has exploded across social media in recent days. Certain viewers noticed inconsistencies in the timeline, strange emotional reactions from witnesses, and details that don't fully add up. As a result, many are convinced Coronation Street is preparing to unveil a major twist capable of changing the entire narrative. If that happens, it could completely reshape audience perceptions overnight. The ITVX early release format has also amplified fan engagement surrounding the storyline. Because episodes become available early for some viewers, social media is constantly filled with cryptic reactions and spoiler-free panic before episodes even air traditionally. That creates massive anticipation. By the time regular viewers watch an episode, they've already seen vague comments like, "I can't believe that ending," or "Everything just changed," which only increases suspense. Coronation Street has benefited enormously from that weekly cycle of speculation and online conversation. And this murder storyline may be one of the clearest examples yet. Another major reason fans are so invested is because the mystery feels emotionally personal rather than purely sensational. The show has spent time exploring how suspicion affects relationships and mental health. Characters are struggling emotionally under the pressure of accusations, uncertainty, and public judgment. That emotional depth gives the storyline real weight. The released character, in particular, now faces a difficult situation. Even though they are no longer being charged, the suspicion surrounding them may never fully disappear. In tight-knit communities like Weatherfield, rumors spread quickly, and reputations can be permanently damaged long before the truth officially emerges. That creates fascinating emotional stakes moving forward. Will people truly accept their innocence? Or will the shadow of suspicion continue following them everywhere they go? That question may become just as important as solving the murder itself. Fans are also wondering whether the police investigation is genuinely over or merely shifting focus behind the scenes. Soap storylines often use temporary resolutions to lull viewers into a false sense of security before unleashing another major twist. And right now, audiences are expecting exactly that. Some viewers believe another arrest could happen soon. Others suspect a hidden witness or overlooked piece of evidence may suddenly change everything again. There's also growing speculation that someone close to the victim may eventually crack under emotional pressure and reveal the truth accidentally. If that happens, the fallout could be enormous. Coronation Street has always excelled at building long-term suspense by allowing emotional tension to simmer beneath the surface. Rather than rushing to immediate answers, the show lets paranoia and distrust slowly consume characters over time. That slow-burn approach is clearly working here. Even casual viewers are now deeply invested in uncovering what's really happening. Every new episode brings fresh theories, emotional confrontations, and new reasons to doubt what audiences thought they knew. And perhaps most importantly, the storyline still feels genuinely unpredictable. In an era where many television twists are guessed far in advance online, Coronation Street has managed to keep viewers uncertain. Nobody seems fully confident about where the story is heading next. That uncertainty is incredibly valuable for a long-running soap. It creates emotional urgency. It keeps audiences discussing the show between episodes. And it transforms every teaser clip into an event fans desperately want to analyze. As the mystery continues unfolding, many viewers are beginning to suspect that the biggest twist hasn't happened yet. Could the released character still be hiding something? Could another suspect emerge unexpectedly? Or could the real truth be more tragic and emotionally complicated than anyone currently realizes? Those possibilities are keeping fan excitement at an all-time high. There's also growing discussion about whether the storyline could permanently alter certain characters moving forward. Major soap mysteries often leave emotional scars that reshape relationships for years afterward. Trust, once broken, can be incredibly difficult to rebuild in Weatherfield. That means the consequences of this storyline may continue long after the murder itself is solved. Some fans are already predicting explosive confrontations once the full truth finally comes out. Others believe certain friendships or relationships may never recover from the accusations and betrayals surrounding the investigation. That emotional fallout could become just as dramatic as the mystery itself. Meanwhile, viewers continue searching desperately for clues hidden in every episode. Some fans are convinced they've already identified inconsistencies, pointing toward the real culprit. Others think the writers are deliberately planting misleading clues to keep audiences distracted. Either way, the suspense is clearly working. The storyline has become one of the biggest talking points among Coronation Street fans, with online forums, TikTok discussions, YouTube breakdowns, and fan pages all buzzing with theories. And at the center of it all is one haunting idea. What if the person everyone stopped suspecting is actually the most dangerous one of all? That possibility continues to linger over the storyline like a shadow. For now, viewers are left waiting anxiously for the next chapter. The release without charge may have changed the direction of the investigation, but it certainly hasn't ended the mystery. If anything, it's made the situation even more suspicious. And in Weatherfield, appearances can be dangerously misleading. As Coronation Street continues building toward what promises to be a major revelation, fans are preparing themselves for betrayal, heartbreak, emotional confrontations, and possibly one of the soap's most shocking twists in recent memory. Because if there's one thing soap viewers know for certain, it's this. When a storyline seems too neatly resolved, the real drama is usually still to come. So what do you think is really happening in this Coronation Street murder mystery? Do you believe the released character is truly innocent? Or could they still be hiding a dark secret? And who do you think the real killer might be? Let us know your theories in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more Coronation Street spoilers, soap twists, and entertainment news updates.